goes. From the Kings to the Ducks they go. Shout and go, Kings, go! Quack, quack, they cheer. My father and son, their passion sincere on the ice. Their love appears through the highs and lows in the years.
Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to episode 121 of Royally Quacked. We missed you last week.
Last 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, remember we did a Kings episode, your Kings player grades, but we did not go live.
Yeah, but we did have some of the Royally Quack fans that I'm sure tuned in. Well, we haven't had a live show in 3 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks we didn't have a live show. So last week was Mama Quack and my anniversary, 44 years. You know, you can
let's all apologize for Mom. Let's all feel bad for her.
Send her, you know, you can send her money, send her a diamond. You could I don't know, send her something nice because she's had to put up with me for that long. But we had a really good time in wine country. It was nice to take that week off with the craziness of life, but it's good to be back here with all of you again.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I went to Hell's Kitchen last week. So that was my first time going there.
How was the food?
The steak was really good. Potatoes were very good. Mac and cheese, very good. The Brussels sprouts were good. The oysters, I'm not a big oyster person, but I'll try one at least. And we got the famous beef Wellington, and let's just say nobody on our table really liked it, which was a shame because that's what Gordon Ramsay's, that's his signature dish, and yeah, we just did not like it.
Well, I guess we live and we learn on that one.
Yes, but everything else was very good.
So, side note here, real quick, Cody. It says on Riverside, device struggling during recording for me. So
your device is having. Okay.
Just, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that before either. Can you talk real quick? I just want to see.
I'm talking. Hello.
Okay.
Is it hearing me?
It
Okay.
says do you have a lot of tabs open? If you can close just the tabs you're not using, that will help.
I've got 4 tabs open.
Just try to close the ones that you aren't using.
I only have 4 open.
Okay. Oh, Mom says good morning. Good morning, Mom. All right. Well,
let's move on.
Yeah. I'll start with Ducks news. Not a lot of news. This is the slow time of the year. Still no Cutter extension yet. Still no cap space to sign Cutter's extension yet. I mean, the Ducks can technically still sign Cutter, but because you could be 10% over the cap during the offseason. So they technically could sign Cutter, but I think it's just smart just to wait. That way you have the cap space and not trying to sign him and you're like, okay, now we got to get cap compliant right after. So Adam's in the chat, riveting show already.
Yeah, we're riveting, all right.
Yeah, so start off with Ducks news. Marcus Nordmark signs his ELC contract with the Ducks at a 1.08 cap hit, $3.2 million overall. I believe he was playing in Sweden, and I believe the rumor is he's heading over to the OHL to play. So Marcus Nordmark, since he was drafted out of the SHL, so if he wanted to, he could play with San Diego right now, and because that's what he got drafted from. What are you doing over there?
Somebody called.
Oh, it's very, polite to put your phone on,
Well,
but
I
not
didn't
here.
ever get it. Was Jim.
Oh, well, but you can put your phone on vibrate during the recording.
I just turned silent on.
As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted.
Yeah, sorry.
Um,
Still riveting at him.
yeah. So Marcus, I believe he's going to OHL, but since he was drafted out of Sweden, he doesn't. If the Ducks wanted to, they can bring him. He could play with San Diego, or play with the ECHL. I think it'd be better if he plays in the OHL, just because more playing time there, and hopefully that can help his development. So I don't know what team he's playing for. Hopefully we'll get more word on it later. And yes, Adam, rookie mistakes after 100 plus episodes. Yep. That's why you get here on Royally Quacked. All right. Next up. This is the signing that shocked me. Nikita Klepov signs his 3-year ELC contract at the same cap hit, at 1.08 cap hit, 3.2 million overall. Now, the thing about this, since he signed this ELC, he was supposed to play for Michigan State this year in the NCAA. But since he signed his ELC, he cannot play in the NCAA. So it makes me wonder if it's going to be like what they did with Mason McTavish. He plays through. Now he can go to the Ducks training camp, try to play for a spot. Maybe he'll get his 8 or 9 games in, and then probably do like a conditioning stint in San Diego, and he'll go back to Saginaw Spirit, I believe, and go play in the World Juniors, and then just hopefully just dominate the OHL after that. Let's see. Gavin Finn 1 on Instagram says, "How much do you think Seneca will ask for when the time comes?" So he's eligible for an extension in summer of 2027, but they don't have to sign that. He's just eligible for an extension. I'm probably going to say he's probably going to get 10 or 12 million. We'll see. It depends on how he does this year. Wingers tend not to get paid as much as centers do. So Seneca is a winger, so that's like his thing. But we'll see. We could really tell after this next season what Seneca probably could get, especially with the rising cap. But back to Klepov. So he could be on the Ducks opening night roster for all we know, and get his 8-9 games doing conditioning stint in San Diego, and then go back to the OHL. Or they maybe just in the middle of training camp, they just like, he's not ready for NHL yet, and he just goes straight back to the OHL and play with Saginaw Spirit. So that one, I would have preferred him playing in the NCAA, because playing against older guys, playing and getting stronger, he's in the gym more. That's what I would have preferred. But hey, Martin Madden and I would say somewhat Pat Verbeek know what they're doing with their prospects. Next up, the Ducks made a trade. The Anaheim Ducks acquire Sean Farrell from the Montreal Canadiens for Sasha Pasajov. Both players were at that time RFAs, unsigned RFAs. And after the Ducks acquired Sean Farrell, the next day he signed a 1-year contract at $850K. And then last bit of Ducks news is jersey numbers. So AJ Greer will wear number 18. Tyson Hines will change his number from 60 to 55. Jeff Malott will wear number 39. Nick Jensen will wear number 4. Yep. So I guess the Cam Fowler jersey retirement's not going to happen. And then Laurent Brossoit will wear number 31. which is typical. That's a very famous jersey number for goalies. And that's really it for Ducks news, since we don't have any other huge news on Cutter or anything else.
Okay. I guess we'll go on to Kings news.
Yep.
And there isn't a ton here either. So, I mean, right now we're in that really dead period before that rookie faceoff happens. I believe later this month, right, Cody? Do you have the date on that?
For what?
The rookie faceoff.
That is September, like the middle of September.
Is it that far away?
I could look it up right now while you're talking.
So the Kings did sign Elton Hermanson. He signs a 3-year entry-level contract at the same cap hit as both Klepov and Nordmark did at 1.8 million, 3.2 overall. I have not heard exactly where and how he's going to play this year, if he's going to stay in Sweden or not. So, but we'll have more of that probably here in the next few weeks on where he's going to go. But the big news is the Kings are retiring Anze Kopitar's number 11 and will unveil a bronze statue of the former LA Kings captain on February 24th versus the Montreal Canadiens. The Slovenian played 1,521 games, all with the silver and black, scoring 452 goals, registering 1,316 points from 2006 to 2026. He won 2 Stanley Cups in 2012 and 2014, also winning 2 Selke trophies, 2016 and 2018, and 3 Lady Bings, 2016, 2023, and then last season, 2025. And he will be sorely missed. It's going to be weird not having Anze Kopitar on the ice for the Kings. Now on to Kings numbers. Also, we've got quite a few changes here. Perunovic is going to be number 7. Taylor Ward, 17. Jared Wright's going to be number 25. Lane Pedersen is 29. Matt Zuccarello, number 36. Eric Holla, number 56. Eric Gustafson is 64. Francisco Pinelli, 71. Janik, 73. And Perry, 90. I only really think Perry, Gustafson, Zuccarello, Holla are going to be probably the ones that are going to be on the Kings NHL club this year. I mean, we could see some of the other guys with injuries and so forth, but those guys are probably shoo-ins to make the NHL club. The rest of them are fighting for spots. So on to league news, Cody?
Yep, league news. I'll start. I mean, there's been no major trades, all pretty much just signings, and it's the dead part of the year. With barely any news. But Anthony Mantha signs a 2-year contract with the Devils at $4.75 million cap hit, 9.5 total with that 2-year contract.
Also, Cole Perfetti signs a 5-year contract with the Winnipeg Jets at $6 million cap hit and a $30 million total contract.
Mm-hmm. We have back-to-back Flyers signings. I'll just knock out both. Trevor Zegras signs a 4-year contract with the Flyers at $9.13 million cap hit, $36.5 million total. And Jamie Drysdale signs a 4-year deal at a $6.5 million cap hit, $26 million total.
Okay. Obviously, that was a good move for him.
Yep. So it just shows you, even if the Ducks didn't match the Leo Carlson offer sheet, they would not have been able to sign both Zegras and Drysdale. They would have had to trade somebody to make it, like maybe 1 or 2 people just to make it work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like the Ducks are having to do since they
Well,
matched.
yeah.
So, Connor McMichael signs a 6-year contract with the Blues at a $6.75 million cap hit, $40.5 million total.
So he re-signs with them, and after being traded there this offseason in the Jordan Kyrou trade. Kirby Dach signs a 1-year contract with the Canadiens at a $3.6 million cap hit.
So is this a make it break it for Kirby Dach?
Seems that way.
Yeah, that's why it's a 1 year.
That's why it's a 1
He
year.
signed in 1 year to say, hey, or they're signing in 1 year. Time for you to do something.
By the way, the Ricky faceoff starts September 12th and it ends on Saturday, September 12th, and it ends on Tuesday, September 15th.
Oh,
and it's in San Jose.
And they're going all the way to Tuesday now.
Well, there's more teams.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Which it's weird because Saturday there's 3 games, Sunday there's 3 games, Monday there's no games. It's a practice day, but then there's only 1 game on September 15th on Tuesday.
Yeah, whoever had the best record, the 2 teams, right?
Nope, it's just Utah versus LA. So LA will play 3 games, Utah will play 3, and it looks like San Jose, Vegas, Colorado, and the Ducks will only play 2.
I wonder how that scheduling happened.
Don't ask me.
Okay, here's another big signing. Connor Bedard signs a 5-year contract with the Blackhawks at a $15 million cap hit, $75 million total, which surprises because he was the pick ahead of Leo and he making $3 million less. And if you really look, he's been the better player since the draft. He's been on the playing with the club, and actually he was a star his first year, right? And $3 million less. That just blows me away when you think about that.
Well, it really seems, because we heard about in the 32 Thoughts interview with Leo's agents. They weren't waiting for an offer sheet. They were waiting to see what Bedard would sign for. And when Philadelphia came with that $18 million offer sheet, they actually asked the Ducks, like, hey, give us $15 million and it's a deal. So it seems like they were pretty much like almost on the dot with the money. With what, because they were waiting for Bedard, he signed for 15 and they offered the Ducks $15 million. I don't know for how many years, but I really wish that they would have just, Verbeek was like, yeah, we'll give you the $15 million. Because now you're overpaying.
So here's a thought. Are the other teams gonna somehow, in their infinite wisdom, try to punish Philadelphia for just jacking up everybody's money?
That I don't know, but
I mean, you really think about that. That's the news of the offseason.
Yeah.
I mean, not that like signing Connor Bedard. We have a bunch of other really great signings today that we're going to talk about today, but that's the one that's, I mean, that's like making the key in basketball 3 seconds because Wilt would have scored 200 points a game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is Leo Carlsson going to be the person that's going to go down in history as changing the actually, honestly, in my opinion, getting hockey players paid like other athletes are in other sports, at least something more?
Yeah.
So, but to me, it's like, I would be pretty angry if I was an owner at the Flyers. I would be pretty angry at that.
Yeah. We do have a question in the Instagram chat from Gavin Finn. He says, how different do you think the Ducks offseason would have been if they didn't match the offer sheet? And do you think they would have used those first round picks for trades. So from what I heard, while the Ducks, because after the offer sheet was signed, they have 7 days. I heard during those days, the Ducks were trying to figure out, like, okay, if we don't match, who do we make trades with these first round picks? So I'm pretty sure maybe Verbeek and his staff were calling teams like, hey, they were trying to like maybe figure out a way to try to replace Carlson and make the team better with those 4 first round picks. And they couldn't probably get anything like a good answer, or they just didn't like any of the answers they were getting. So I'm guessing they're like, hey, even if we can't get what we want in the trades, we're not going to get, with those draft picks, we're not going to get anything close to what Leo Carlson is with those draft picks. So let's just sign Leo. He's our number 1, and he'll be here for 5 years for sure. So,
and they probably overpaid for him, at least the way it looks right now. And that could, he could have this 120 or 130 point season this year. I mean, he could. He's
did anyone
talented.
see Celebrini getting 115 points last season? No.
Well,
I think Leo could do it.
Well, I'm just saying. Right now, I think if you had to guess, I would guess he's going to be possibly worth the money in 2 or 3 years. That would be a guess on my part. But then he could make us all look silly and lead the league in scoring next year, and then it's like, okay, that was a great pick, great job to do it. Because I don't know how many Duck fans, and if you're really honest, were pissed about that and said, take the 4 picks, just let him go. If he doesn't want to stay.
There was a lot of people saying just take. I would say it was like, I want to say 60-40. 60% keep Leo, 40% take the picks.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like.
It was crazy, and like I said, it's a defining moment in hockey, and he's not like an over like socializer. Carlson isn't.
Yeah,
he just goes out and plays hockey, which you got to love that about him as a fan. He doesn't. He's not flashy or anything off the ice. He just goes out and does his job. So I mean, I never thought it would be him that would be making such a big statement. But thanks to the Flyers and a few other teams that wanted to give him money, look where we're at right now.
Adam says, put Beckett, Leo, and Terry on a line together, and Leo will get 200 points next season. Well, I mean, 2 of those 3 are going to be starting for the Ducks next year. Terry will be out until probably late November, mid-December.
Yeah. That would be an awesome line. And what you have to hope, you're still hoping Beckett grows.
There's a line I prefer more. I would say do Leo, Cutter. Oh God, who was the other player I had up there? It was Leo, Cutter. I guess Kreider to start, and then when Terry comes back, move Kreider down. But I mean, obviously, this is just to start the year, because I talked about with Klepov, possibly getting his 9 games. Having a second line of Klepov, McQueen, and Seneca.
A second line?
A second line. Very young, but could be very explosive.
Interesting.
You never know. Hey, you never know. I think they'll get demolished in the D zone, but it would be fun to watch them in the offensive zone.
Well, obviously, no one expected Beckett to even make the club last season, and he scored 60 points for him. So, you know what? Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we're going to be having an episode in a couple of weeks about the what, not a what if, but somewhat. What's it going to take if no other moves are made for our teams to be successful?
Yeah.
So, and that's going to happen in 2 weeks. That's with, there's no trades, there's no signings. It's with what they have. What's it going to take? So be ready for that. Hey, a little advertising for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
You're up on John Marino though.
Yeah. John Marino signs an 8-year contract extension with the Mammoth at $6.75 million cap hit, $54 million overall.
So what do you think? I think the Mammoth look like they're dangerous.
Yes.
Very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking in the that conference. Look at all the teams that that are making moves, making changes, or even had more success last year than they'd had in years past. And it's going to be a whole lot of teams vying for the playoffs in the Western Conference next year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what to even think about that. So, and then, you know, a lot of us are disappointed, but Jason Robertson did sign a 1-year contract with the Stars at a $12 million cap hit. I think that's a win for the Dallas Stars.
Hold on. Yes and no.
Well, they got him for 1 more year.
Yeah, but this walks him to UFA. So at the end of the year, he can go wherever he wants.
I bet you they're working on a contract.
Well, they can't sign it till after January 1st.
Yeah, but they'll work on a contract with him. So.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but
does he have a no trade? No move? Because if not, he could be gone.
I don't think you can sign a no move like that, but let me double check.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll go to the next one.
Okay.
Patrick Kane signs a 2-year contract with the Blackhawks at an $8 million cap hit, $16 million total. So he goes back home where he won 3 Stanley Cups to a team that's, you know, every year taking another step towards, you know, at least trying to make the playoffs.
And there is no trade clauses. He doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Well, see, if they don't sign him throughout the year, he could be one of those guys going to a team who wants to get better.
But wholly overpay for Patrick Kane, though.
What's that?
Wholly overpay for Patrick Kane.
Well,
8 years at $8 million a year.
2 years at $8 million a year.
Yeah, I know. $8 million a year.
Yeah,
that's a lot for a guy, you know, where he's at in his career. But the Blackhawks have the money, and he's going home.
Some of that money is paying him for his past, I'm sure.
They already did that, but okay.
But
he goes home. I would have preferred him going to Buffalo, his hometown team. But I don't mind him going back to Chicago. Plus, I think that, you know, 8 years, $1 million for 2 years, 8. His number is 88.
Oh, he's trying to do a Sidney Crosby thing?
In a way.
Only instead of 8.7, it's 8.
8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Next one. So Leo didn't have the highest AAV contract for too long, but this one doesn't go until next year. Leo will have the highest AAV contract this season, you know, actually getting paid that. So Macklin Celebrini signs a 5-year contract with the Sharks at 18.8 AAV for a total of $94 million.
Now he's definitely worth it.
I'm I'm pretty sure if Macklin and his agents went up to the Sharks, like Mike Greer, the GM, and said, "Hey, we want 20% of the cap," they'd be like, "Okay, here, sign." They would have probably had to do it.
And a lot of, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on X about his little brother.
I hear he's good.
His little brother might be better than Macklin Celebrini. I mean, are you talking like the Hughes, a Hughes connection here?
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, this 5 years will also take Celebrini to free agency, where he'll be a UFA. So if his brother's like what, 14 right now?
14 or 15, I think. Yeah.
So if Macklin wanted to go play with his brother, he would only have to wait like a year or two, and then he could probably go sign wherever his brother is.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty scary.
Yeah.
If he could be better than Macklin, that would be something. Back to league news. Colin Graff signs a 3-year contract with the Sharks at a $4.25 million cap hit, $12.8 million total. I mean, the Sharks spent some serious money on this offseason.
Yeah.
A lot of it on their defense.
Yeah. Well, with Trouba, Nurse. Yeah.
Well, that was like almost 20 million right there.
That's
18.5 million or something. 17
point something. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I mean, that's a lot of money. And I don't know. Were they worth that much money? I don't think Nurse is.
Well, Nurse already had his contract. Trouba just signed there. So Nurse is at 9.25 and Trouba's at 8.25.
So 17.5 million for two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orloff is getting 6.5. Kesselring's getting 4.5. Kesselring's the only one I can see getting the money's worth for sure.
So not an overpay for him.
No, I wanted the Ducks to go get him. But
yeah. He was an attractive defenseman for people to pick up. He was injured and had a little bit of a down year, but before that he was up and coming.
Yeah. Next up, Thomas Novak signs 3-year contract with the Penguins at $4.65 million cap hit, $14 million total.
Okay. Ville Kovinen? Kovinen. Okay, that's close. Signs an 8-year contract with the Penguins at a $4 million cap hit for $32 million.
I've never heard of this guy until this contract, and for him to get an 8-year deal at $4 million, are we looking at the last possible $8 million deal?
You mean 8-year contract?
8-year deal, sorry.
Yeah, it's possible.
Because after September 15th, I want to say, there's no more 8-year contracts.
Wow.
So we're possibly looking at a future trivia question. Who was the last player to receive an 8-year contract? And the answer will be possibly Ville Kovinen. Yes, very shocking. All right. Well, I mean, there's really nothing else. I mean, we went over most of the extensions and signings there. I haven't heard very much of rumors. There's really nothing about Hellebuck. There's nothing. Remember, who was the other person that was possibly going to be traded? There's another player. I just can't remember. I mean, I haven't heard any news on any Ducks being traded, like Vetrano, Killorn, Kreider. Is there any other huge rumors that you've heard or no?
I haven't really. It's been so quiet all of a sudden after all that craziness that we had. Yeah. I mean, which was obviously very newsworthy. It has quieted down, but this is typically where it does quiet down.
Larkin. I haven't heard any news about him lately. I don't know if we talked about it on the show or not, but Steve Yzerman stepped down as the Red Wings GM, and now he's the advisor to the Red Wings owner. So now the Red Wings are looking at a new player of hockey, or not player, president of hockey operations / GM. So I haven't heard any news about the Dylan Larkin thing. I mean, I don't expect the Ducks to be in that at all now, especially where they're at. The only way I can see the Ducks making moves is if they get, if they're able to get rid of, 2 out of the 3 between Vetrano, Killorn, and Kreider, they could have enough to get Cutter and maybe like a very, probably like a $2 or $3 million player for the defense. That's the only way I could see it working for the Ducks, unless they make other moves.
Well, Larkin will probably either go to Vegas or the Oilers. They always seem to get the players.
No, he doesn't. I can't see him going to Canada. That's the thing.
They could go to Vegas. They get everybody.
Vegas has negative $8.66 million in cap space.
They'd find a way.
They do find a way. I mean, they still have Petrangelo's contract. So that's at 8.8. So technically they're like plus 200,000. But after that, it's not looking pretty. I mean, Stone's in his last year of his contract. William Karlsson's in the last year of his contract. Nick Dowd last year. This is Petrangelo's last year. And after that, I mean, they have Carter Hart's in his last year now. I mean, I can see that it being like a next year thing for Vegas. Let's see. Washington, no.
Yeah, Washington did a lot of moving this season too.
Yeah, I'm trying to look on who would have cap space. The only one I could see Kreider going, or not Kreider, Larkin. Well, he said Florida, Dallas, Vegas, and Minnesota. I can see, but Minnesota only has 1.15 million.
Well, there was one rumor I just thought of. Quinn Hughes hasn't really signed that contract with Minnesota.
Yeah.
And there has been a inkling that he might join his brothers in New Jersey.
I have heard that. I forgot about that.
So that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would make New Jersey so much better.
Yeah. Gavin Finn says, do you think the Ducks have a comparable fourth line to last year on aggression? If they, let's see, who do they have on Wikipedia for their fourth line? So right now they will have Malat, Washi, and Nathan Gauthier on their fourth line. We all know what Washi can do. Malat is a big guy, and we know he can put a beating on people. What did I talk? I would like to see Nestorenko there instead of Nathan Gauthier. I like the way Nestorenko plays. Very good forechecker. It's just the way he plays the game. I like when you notice him, it's not anything bad. And when you don't notice him, which sometimes usually when you don't notice someone, that's not a bad thing. Because they're just doing their job, doing what they need to do, and then getting off the ice. So that's someone who I'd love. Instead of Nathan Gauthier, I would like to see Nestorenko there and have a Malat, Washi, Nestorenko fourth line. I think that'd be a very good fourth line for the Ducks. Because right now they have Paling, Greer, and Vetrano as the third line. I can see McQueen being there for Vetrano because I think Vetrano may be on his way out. So, or maybe a Klepov for those first 8-9 games. But before we get anywhere else, let's knock out the the DraftKings ad before we forget. You know, because I don't want to be bad at forgetting that again.
Well, we never did forget it. It just kind of got in there late last time.
Yeah. Well, we didn't do it for the Kings player grades.
We didn't?
Nope.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's see. Can you start it? I gotta add the video because apparently someone keeps taking it off.
Okay, so are we talking right from the top, or are we supposed to talk about baseball?
Talk about both. Like betting with baseball.
Well, I obviously you can pretty much bet about anything about baseball, whether they're going to hit, how many home runs they'll hit, or hits or strikeouts for a pitcher. There's all sorts of things you can do with betting and baseball, and you can obviously do that all in one place with one app. The new DraftKings customers sign up with a code of THPN, spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That code, again, is THPN in partnership with the DraftKings. The crown is yours. Bet with DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yep. I guess while we're waiting, I can look at where's my DraftKings thing. Let's see. DraftKings. Sorry, the video's still loading. So while we're waiting for that.
Wait to hear that fast talking guy?
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Or you just want to read it?
No. I mean, we can read it, I guess. But right now, let's do the Angels. So right now, the Angels are definitely
horrible.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Hey,
Bet
they
on them
finally
to
did
lose.
something right. They finally sold at the deadline. Finally. But right now, if you bet $10 on the Angels to win, you will win $23.
Wow.
Yep. Let's see. I know
I
we got
think you should win $230 if they win.
Yeah. And if you bet $10 on the Dodgers to win, you get $14. And well, it doesn't help they also have Yamamoto pitching.
Well, they've lost 7 straight, so that might not be a great bet.
The Dodgers have lost 7 straight?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that, huh?
No. We got the Trash Bangers, the Houston Astros. If you bet $10 on them, you can win $20. Probably one of the favorites in the NL, the Milwaukee Brewers, $10 pays $16. All right, let's do one last one. Well, let's go check out. Let's see who's pitching today. All right, Max Scherzer to get 5+ strikeouts will pay $10 pays $27. Well, since this video is taking forever, I guess I'll just read the disclaimer. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. Text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states, void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gambling resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. Limited time offer. Copyright 2026 NHL. All rights reserved.
Da da da.
I can't talk. I can't read as fast as the guy on the video.
Well, that's his voice.
I know.
Sped up.
I know. All right. So we had something planned. I messed up and just didn't get it prepared. So we're going to do it next week. So today we're just going to have some fun playing some fun NHL games. What do you want to do first?
I don't care.
All right. I have 3 options. Pick 1, 2, or 3.
3.
Okay. Let's see. Let's share screen. Guess the player. All right. I don't know if you can see here.
It's pretty small.
Okay, let's see. Can I make it bigger? That's what she said.
So we're guessing by cap wages.
Yes.
Who this is.
Yes. So if you got hints right here, you can guess their position, era, or teams that they signed with. And if you say if you want their teams, they'll show you the teams that they signed with, but you'll lose 250 points out of the 1,000.
Okay, so there's 1,000 at stake, and we get 5 rounds.
And so I don't know if you can see right here, he signed this 2 years at 5.5 million at 35. It was a 35-year-old contract.
And then he also signed another one at 1.5 at 36.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, 35. Yeah. Do you want me to do minus 250 points so you can at least see the teams?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so it looks like he played his whole career with Minnesota, except for the last year he signed a 1-year, 1.5 with Columbus. It doesn't tell you the years.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't help me.
I'm trying to think.
You don't know who it is either, right?
I do not know who it is.
Okay.
Do you want to do a minus 150 to find the era?
Sure.
All right, so looks
He's
like
drafted in 2001.
2006.
It says 2001 there.
Or does it say 2001?
On the screen that I'm reading.
Oh, right here?
It says 2001 he was drafted. Era, drafted 2001.
Oh, I see.
Teams,
Okay.
2 clubs.
Hmm.
So he's older. So he's what?
He retired in 20.
Oh, so he's a retired player. Okay.
Yeah.
That still doesn't help me.
I mean, we can give up and move on. I don't know who. I can't think of who it is.
Let's get the position and see. They take every hint we can, and then if we can't do it, then
Position. Center.
so he played for Minnesota. He was a center for a lot of years. That doesn't help me either.
I don't know who it is.
Anybody going to help us? Oh, Sako Koivu or Migo Koivu?
I got it right. That was just a guess.
Yay.
All right, next one. All right. Signed his 2-year ELC, 1 year at 8.51, 4 years at 3.7, 7 times 7. I like, all right. What do you want to do? Teams?
Sure.
Oh, I know who it is.
Do you?
It's, what is it? Anders
Lee.
Anders Lee.
Oh,
All right, we'll do one more and then we'll switch it to a different game.
okay.
Okay, here we have a Ducks one. I already know who it is.
You do, huh?
Yes.
8.65 million. 8 years at 6.5 million.
I know exactly who it is.
You would.
Do you know who it is? I'll give you a hint. One of the first players that Verbeek traded. Think defenseman.
Oh my. Oh. Why can't I think of his name now? To St. Louis, right?
No,
Nope,
it
not
literally
that
tells you right there.
What?
To Boston.
Oh, defenseman. Lindholm, right? Or was it Lindholm?
It's Lindholm.
Campus
See?
Lindholm.
All right, you want to do one more, or do you go do a different game?
We can do one more.
All right. This one has. I already know who it is. I could just tell you just based off this last contract right now.
Yeah, that would be Hersher.
Yep, you got it, Nico Heischer. All right, we'll do one more since we got that one. Oh,
holy crap!
all right. I'm gonna do teams right away because that usually helps. He started as a King. Oh, I know who it is.
He went to the Sharks.
I think I know who it is.
Do you?
I'm thinking. Think of goalie.
Goalie?
Think goalie.
Oh, Martin Jones?
Martin Jones. That's who I'm thinking. Martin Jones.
Yay! Hey.
All right. All right. We'll do last one. Last one.
Okay.
And then we'll do a different game.
Okay.
All right. So this is on cap wages. If you guys, on the audio listeners, where it literally shows you like an ELC, it only shows you at the beginning what they signed for and how many years, and you have to guess who it is. And then there's 3 options at the bottom where you can lose points. So let's do teams. I know who it is now. It's probably who you were thinking of earlier.
I can't. I'm trying to remember his name now.
Come on. Where's number 4?
I know who. Cam Fowler.
Cam Fowler. Okay.
I couldn't think of his name for the life of me, Cody.
All right, now we're gonna move on, and all right, now pick between 1 and 2.
1.
All right, 1 is the 84 and 0. All right, well, let us play. There we go. There we go. All right, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
I think it's time for a nap. All right, have a good nap, Adam. All right, you go first.
I get to pick one of these players.
Yes.
From 1990s.
Yes. If you can't read the stats, I could read you the stats.
Brett Hull.
You want Brett Hull?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you got the Calgary Flames in the 2020s.
Kachuk.
Okay. Avalanche in the 2020s.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's probably going to be between Makar and McKinnon.
Yeah. I'll take Makar.
That's what I would have done. Flames in the 2000s.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'll take Kiprusoff.
Okay. Blackhawks in the 2010s. Johnny Oduya.
Yeah, I really like that name.
I'm between two here.
Taves and Keith.
Yep.
I'll take Taves.
And your last defenseman is going to be either Dennis Potvin.
Dennis Potvin.
All right. Simulate season. You went 72, 10, and 2. You won the President's Trophy.
That's not bad.
All right. Now it's my turn. Bruins in the 2010s. Ooh.
I know who I'd take.
Joe Thornton. All right. Minnesota Wild in the 2010s.
Who did you take?
I took Joe Thornton.
You didn't take Bergeron?
Not in the 2000s. I would if I want Bergevin, I would take him in the 2010s.
Yeah.
I'll go Ryan. No. I'll go Ryan Suter for defense. Oof.
Oh, I know who I'd take there.
Bobby Orr.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Blackhawks 1970s. Dennis Hull. Cliff Corral or Tony Esposito. Go Tony Esposito in goal. Ted Lindsay or Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe. And Bob Pulford. I'll go Frank. And I went 79, 4, and 1. Just a little bit better than you.
Yeah, but you didn't play against my team.
I doesn't do it like that. All right, wait. Can we do it like that? Oh, no, we can't. All right. All right. You want to do it one more time, or you want to try to do another game?
Up to you.
We'll do this last game. So this one is called Dangle. So you have to guess a player, and it'll give you the team, conference, division, position, which way they shoot, age, country, and their jersey number. So when you put in a player, it will tell you if they're on the right team or not. It will tell you if they're in the right conference or division or in position. So we'll do one just to start with. We'll do Leo Carlson. And guess. All right, so it's someone that plays in the Western Conference, plays in the Pacific. They shoot, or their position is center, and they shoot left. So it's going to be one of those. And their age is higher.
So am I seeing this? Okay.
Oh, sorry. I got to share it. Duh. Sorry.
I couldn't see anything about
Nope,
it. So.
that's my fault. All right, now let's... All right. Sorry. I thought I was sharing it. So you put in a guess, and it'll give you like... So see how it's green? That means that the player that you're guessing is in that conference, in the division, position, and which way they shoot.
Okay.
There's an arrow pointing up, so they're older than 21, and their jersey number is less than 91.
And his number is 91, right?
Well, no. The player that we're guessing is.
Oh, so
you put in just put in another center in the Pacific Division.
number
You want to do McDavid?
Yeah, we can do McDavid.
So Connor McDavid. Guess. Okay, so yellow means that we're close to the jersey number. We're within 10. So he's not Swedish or Canadian. So we know that.
So this is everything they're not.
So the green means they're in that. And if so see right here how he's not on the Ducks, he's not on the Oilers. He's not Swedish or Canadian.
Okay.
So we'll do Eichel. Guess. All right. So he's not USA either. He's younger than that. Trying to think of young
left-handed centers. This is the Pacific. Okay. Let me think here. And he's not USA.
He's not Swedish, Canadian, or USA. So all right, now let's pick maybe someone on the Kings. It can't be Byfield.
Yeah.
Can't.
Because
Is Holla Finnish or Swedish?
I think he's Finnish.
Okay, let's do Eric Holla.
Although, is that going to be current?
We'll find out right now. No, it's not current. But he's not Finnish either.
Yeah, Finland.
Yeah, you're right.
You said he's not Finnish. Oh, the player's not.
The player we're looking for is not Finnish. So, trying to think.
Left-handed center.
Younger than 29, but within 5. So he's between 24 and 29. And his jersey number is less than 56 and higher than 9. Trying to think. All right, I'm trying to think of it can't be Matty Beniers.
Or wait, is it Pacific, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's he would be Seattle then.
Can't be Pedersen. Landeskog is a winger, and it has to be someone in the Pacific, Adam.
Left-handed. Boy, I'm drawing blanks.
I'm just gonna say. I just want to know if he's on the Sharks. That's the only reason why I'm doing this guess. No, he's not on the Sharks either.
Age is above 20.
Let's see. Adam, you really need to know your divisions. Keller is also in the Central. We're looking for players in the Pacific Division.
Keller.
and he's also a winger too. We need centers. Crap. Who is it?
Who's the center?
I'm gonna just put Pedersen just for. He's not in Vancouver either. And that's not the Elias Pettersson I picked. Oh my God, who is it? Oh, no, he's not on Vegas.
What is Shane Wright? He's still American, right?
He's Canadian, so he's not Canadian either.
Chandler Stevenson's Canadian?
Who?
Chandler Stevenson?
I can put Chandler. And he's not Seattle either.
Oh, yeah, but he was Canadian, so I didn't know he was Canadian.
I didn't know what he was either. Yes, I know our guesses aren't working. All right, we have one last guess. So he's not on the Ducks, Oilers, Vegas. So that means there's only two teams.
Calgary.
It's
maybe.
either Calgary or The Kings.
It could be Backlund. No, he's left-handed, right?
Yes, left-handed.
This doesn't tell me. Is Backlund left-handed? Frost. Ryan Strome. We've got it. Every team it is Calgary, right? 3, 4, 5,
Or Kings.
Well, we know it's not USA, so it's not like Turcotte. Let me think. Kings. Let me see. Centers. Got Hellenius. Lawton. What is Hellenius? Is he Swiss or is he Sweden?
All right. This one's hard.
It's like either Backlund, Frost, or
What is Backlund?
he's from Calgary. I don't know what he is.
Well, no, it can't be Backlund because he's younger than 29 years old.
Oh,
And
Morgan
he's Sweden.
Morgan Frost.
Frost is Canadian.
Tyson Gross. Martin Papasil. So we have 6 of the 8 teams. There's another team too, right?
Yeah, it's either Kings or Flames. Wow,
He's younger than 29, right?
Younger than 29.
Well, Turcotte's from USA, so he wouldn't fit. What I don't know what Hellenius is.
He's Finnish.
And it's not Finn either, right?
Yeah, not Finn either.
Yeah. What about Jenik?
What is he?
I don't know. What is he?
I don't see him here on Puckpedia.
Well, he just picked him up.
It's not current. It's last year. It's based off of last year.
Okay.
So let's see, Calgary. I know, Adam. I know. After this, we'll call it a episode. All right. What are you? No. I'm gonna say Pospisil. Screw it. Hey. Oh, it was Igor Saren. He's a center. Oh, yeah, he is a center. I thought he was a defenseman. All right, well, I think we can call that a episode. I know it wasn't the most entertaining episode. We'll try to be better. I think I got used to having the weeks off that I forgot to get everything prepared. So I'll try to be better next week.
Do you want to tell them exactly what we're doing next week?
next week we're gonna rank the home jerseys in the NHL. Yeah, even mom just texted me. Move
this
on.
is boring to listen to. I
Yeah.
know. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's my fault, but I mean,
I blame Cody.
I blame Cody too.
It's all his fault.
Stupid guy. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, it doesn't help that we're in the dead part of the year too, but hopefully next week we'll have some more news, and if not, we'll do a ranking of all the home jerseys in the league.
And then after that, how our teams can succeed without trades or free agent signings.
Yeah.
What's it going to take? What's it going to take?
Adam says he blames you.
Yeah, well, he blames me for everything.
Yeah, I do too, except for today.
And all I got to say, whatever that little silhouette was, it makes you look a lot better than you really look. So
His little AI thing.
yes,
I will say it looks cool, but
it looks way cooler than you are, Adam. So, sorry. No, I'm not sorry.
yeah. But all right, well, everyone, thank you for tuning into this episode of Royally Quacked. Sorry if it was a boring one, but hopefully, next week I'll be more prepared, because I will say I was lazy and I just completely forgot about. We talked about it earlier this week and I still forgot to do it. So
Okay.
all right, well, thank you again.
And subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and we will see you next week on Royally Quacked.
A